Hello, friends. This is Dr. Kirti Kanodia here, and today I'm going to tell you about inner child. So, the inner child is all about the traumas that you face and the traumas that you go through in your childhood. So, whenever you're going through the childhood traumas, there is a the part of you that is getting disintegrated from you, and when it is getting disintegrated from you, you will see that part is still outside you, and when the part is outside you, you keep on leaking your energies towards that part. So that is why the inner child is very important to get integrated, because until the inner child is out of you and your body, you will see there is a vacuum inside the body. And when there is a vacuum inside the body, there is a possibility that to fill up that vacuum, you can also attract a lot of negativity. You can also attract the evil souls into you. You can attract a lot of negative emotions from the outside world, and this can also later create a lot of frustrations, angers, depression, and also addictions in you. So it is very mandatory to heal your inner children, because inner children will definitely will make you go through lot of issues of your life, because you're still trapped. You're completely trapped into your own system here. Yeah. And now, before I start, let me introduce myself to you. Hmm. So we see. All right. So, I'm Dr. Kirti Kanodia, and I'm practicing inner child therapist since almost 12 years now. And now, since 12 years, we have come across many people who have already going through a lot of issues with their inner child. And when the inner child is there, there is a lot of vacuum that we see in themselves. So we also see many people going through a lot of chronic pains. They are going through a lot of depression, and they are going through anger. In in order to keep the inner child alive, they are leaking a lot of energies also. And I've done my courses nationally, internationally. I'm doing healings nationally, internationally, across the globe. So not only here, not only in India, but also outside India, we see people going through a lot of pain, lot of hurt, lot of depression, heartbreaks. They are going through a lot of financial issues, and the only thing is that we feel that they are very happy than us. It is not that way. Across the globe, we are seeing people going through the issues. So I have taken this today. The coming life is meant to help you to understand what inner child is. And here we are also open for the live interactions. So if anyone you would like to have any questions or ask anything about inner child, you can text me, and I'm going to reply for your questions here. Secondly, hmm, if you want to visit, if you want to contact me, you can contact me on my website www.toshniinstitute.com, or you can call me on 996610 7510. We give appointments across the globe over the Zoom. So feel free to call, feel free to help yourself to overcome the issues that you're facing right now. Inner child. Inner child is a very important part of you. The reason why? Because the inner child is always wanting you to look at itself, because it is a part of you. It is behaving like a child inside you. And what child looks for? The child is always looking for a lot of attention. The child is always looking for a lot of appreciation. And when the child does not get it from any way, it will start getting and developing a lot of irritation, frustration, and anger. And this irritation, frustration, and anger will further lead to lot of chronic issues, chronic diseases, and lot of breakdowns in the life. So this breakdown could be either financial, this breakdown could be emotional, This breakdown could also be in your relationships, because the reason is whatever you have understood for yourself in your childhood, and whatever you believed about yourself in childhood is the thing that you're operating with. So you must have heard the seed, the fruit. So the seed that you sow is the fruit that you receive. So suppose you sow the seed of feeling useless or feeling worthless, what are you going to receive in return? Lot of issues of the finances. Why? Because the belief system is I'm useless or worthless. And if you don't feel worthy of anything, how you're going to attract those things in your life? So this is the only reason why you feel that you're going through so many issues in your life. And nowadays what we see largely that is coming up is lot of issues with the finances that people are facing. Why? Because they've lost their value. And if you're not able to value yourself, you won't be able to attract the right amount of finances in your life. Because finances is what? It's an energy. Money is what? It's an energy. So when there is a block in the energy, then obviously there will be a block in the flow of finances. So try to understand where it is coming from. And when you release it out from the root and sow a new seed of success, of valuable and worthiness, that is where you will see a lot of changes coming up in your life. And this is what is exactly needed to the inner child, to value it, to hear, to be heard, and also to communicate with. So when you feel that you have been not been heard, or maybe the people have not really appreciated you for what you have done, then you lose the enthusiasm in you, you lose the zeal in you to move ahead in your life. And when you feel that, you feel there is no point in doing anything because you won't be appreciated. So the thought of not being appreciated does not belong to you. The thought belongs to the inner child, the part of you that lost that emotion towards feeling appreciated. So what we do in the session is we help the person to go to the moment where the person has started feeling